has perfected the art of being the host with the most, and he takes you along for the ride and behind the scenes in his new book, I'm Hosting as Fast as I Can. Please welcome back Tom Bergeron. Right here. Sit down with us.
Wow.
You've never sat at the table before.
I've never been at the table.
How you feel?
I feel like I should order something.
One of us to shut up, and then you'll have a better time.
And fat chance I'll have getting that to happen, right?
That's what Valentino told us. He said, let me talk.
Oh, really? I know better than to try that.
Now, Tom,
Yes.
you, in your book, I'm Hosting as Fast as I Can, I loved it. You have been the host of Hollywood Squares, the Primetime Emmys, yes, with Whoopi. Primetime Emmys, the Miss America pageant. I mean, America's Funniest Videos, Dancing with the Stars. Yet in your book, you say that Marie Osmond her fainting was a host's worst nightmare.
Well, you know, anytime you have an Osmond at your feet, completely unconscious, you just, it was...
She really went down.
Yeah, so she went down like a sack of potatoes. That was me in dad mode, though, I have to say. I really reacted much as I would if my daughters had skinned a knee or something. And I had the advantage, which you don't have in life when an emergency occurs, to throw to a commercial. It's not like you can just, we'll be right back after this, when life is coming at you.
Right. But I thought you did a good job because you actually protected her in doing so, where some people maybe would have capitalized on that moment for even a second more.
Well, it opens my book, so one could argue I have.
Oh.
No, I was reading
Special way.
I was reading that you got the job on Dancing with the Stars because of Jimmy Carter, President Carter. How did that happen?
The subtitle of the book, Zen and the Art of Staying Sane in Hollywood, really speaks to my attraction to not only meditation, but to Eastern thought, and that everything in our lives is connected. Jimmy Carter and I, in an interview when I was doing a talk show in Boston, there was an interaction, and it was such a genuine reaction from him that it made it to my resume reel, and that moment was what led a gentleman by the name of Peter Feynman, a dear friend, to hire me on FX Cable, where we first met when I did the Fox show.
You've had a long career together.
Oh, we go back to 98? No, 96 or 7 when we first met. Yeah.
A while. It's been a while. You look good, though.
You do too, hon.
You did something you always wanted to do on Dancing with the Stars, and you said it was a turning point for you. Why? You did a quick step dance thing.
Right. I was not real happy with the way I was hosting the show in the first season and then the half part of the second season. There were scripted jokes and things like that, and very funny sometimes, but not organic to what was going on. And I wanted to dance once, and I charitably call it dancing, to really know what the stars go through. So for 3 weeks, Ashley Del Grosso, mercifully, maybe not.
You were wonderful doing it. I saw that when you did
and from that point, I threw out a lot of scripted material and just react organically to what's happening in the moment.
When I read the book, what struck me, because it's a theme throughout the book, and you just mentioned it, is what meditation has done to your life. You seem to have such an easygoing guy, and yet you've talked about a terrible temper. Whoopi saying you're not. That it disturbed your marriage. It could have hurt your career.
It could have hurt everything.
Meditation is what saved you. Do you meditate every day?
Every day.
How important is this to you?
Blindness?
Do you think we need a
So much for that.
I don't use it as a euphemism for anything else. but it originally, back in my early 20s, I had a bit of a short fuse, left a few apartment walls with holes and posters over them.
Like the Hulk Hogan of it.
Although I was a bit more circumspect when talking to reporters. But the meditation originally was for that, because that's not a road you want to go down. And it really helped. And then the effects then, when I'm hosting Dancing with the Stars, the idea of being totally present, being in the moment, live your life as it's happening, not caught up in regrets about what you should have done back then or thinking about what you should be doing in the future. But right now is the only real thing about it. So the meditation helps keep me there.
What about the moment when you won the Emmy? for Hollywood Squares.
For Hollywood Squares.
Were you in the moment then? I mean, that was...
You beat Hollywood Squares? What?
She didn't even know it.
Yeah.
Whoopi didn't watch the TV. She didn't watch the
You beat out top seeds. You know, I mean...
Well, Bob Barker and I split the Emmy. We shared an Emmy that year. And, yeah, it was...
Do you... Yeah, of course you were.
Really? Yeah, read the book.
If you were tweeting, she would know.
I just started. I just dipped my toe into Twitter.
Oh, good. Follow you.
I thought you won it when we were gone. I'm sorry. I thought that's what I'd read.
No, it was when you were still in.
We brought up the Emmy Awards, and you said don't go into that. But in a way, we have to, because so many people. You hosted last year's Emmy Awards with Howie Mandel and Heidi Klum and Jeff Probst, and Ryan Seacrest, so a whole bunch of you, and you got killed by the. What did you do?
Bringing it up.
No, but you know what? But it is the.
No, he mentioned it.
I know it's the second to last chapter in the book,
That's right.
In a lot of,
if you read the book, you would know it was very important.
Read the crib notes.
Yeah, okay.
But in a lot of ways, that happening. Because it was a bit of a disaster. And Howie had a great line about it. Someone would ask him, well, what went wrong? He goes, well, 5 hosts. Everybody knows the magic number is 6. And it provided, because the very next night, Howie Mandel, the very next night I was hosting the season premiere live of Dancing with the Stars, so I had to shake that off. I mean, and the press was just, as I outlined some of the press in the book, it was really compared me and the others to rancid chili. Not just chili, mind you, but rancid chili. So it was everything I wrote about, the idea of meditation, of being in the moment, of being able to not judging things as they happen as good luck, bad luck, even though on the surface it might be apparent. If the Emmys hadn't happened, it kind of put a test to all that stuff. So that the very next night when I did Dancing with the Stars, I had to just be there on that show, in that moment. That's right.
This is very zen.
I think I can do it. Yeah, I think I can do it for you.
Oh, my word.
Now, also, I love this. I just want to ask you a really quick Dancing with the Stars question. You were so sad when Steve O got voted off. Did you get along with him really well?
No, I don't know that sad accurately describes it, but I was appreciative of the fact that he was, like Jerry Springer.
Yes.
One of those bookings where you think, oh, this is not going to be, this is going to be a train wreck. And then you are charmed by these people in ways that you never would have expected based on their resume up to that point. And so I was, I just love the fact that he approached the show honestly, sincerely, and put some real effort in. Why do you look at me like I have 3 heads?
Because I'm trying to get over the fact that you pretty much can put your legs behind your head.
And with that visual.
That's right. And that's in my next book.
I have a title for your next book. Swami Dearest.
Or the Tama Sutra. You like that? How about that?
I like that title, the Tama Sutra. But up until...
Because that's a sexy book.
We'll see how this one sells.
Well, until the sex book comes out, I'm hosting As Fast as I Can is in stores now, and you're all taking home a copy. We'll be right back.